Allie the Force will be our reporter from the sideline. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzella's out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Confident stroke from White. Never a bad idea to set that guy up.
Here's Doncic. Here's James. And it falls all over the rim and in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Doncic against Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. To the wing on the left. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
White for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Doncic outside, and it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. White, the pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Ayton gets it to go.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 5-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Clock is at 3. Good chance here for Vucevic. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 7 points for Nikola Vucevic.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Giddey finds Vucevic. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to White. Outside Giddey. 6 on the shot clock.
That missed aside. They're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Now here's Hachimura. And there's James from the arc. Drops in the 3. James has got 7. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Buzelis. Yet to see a basket. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Chicago leading by 3. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Reeves. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
This James on the wing. Inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
And so here is Chicago. Up top, White. Back to Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Outside White. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And he makes a first. And Richard, with us in the middle of the season, how important is rest for a player?
Well, your rest is based off of your performance. If your team is playing well, you're able to get more rest. If you struggle, then you're going to have to push it a little bit harder. But I think players should always get ready for an 82-game season.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Giddey. No made baskets yet. Pass to Okoro. 5 to shoot. Chicago passing it around. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, White can be an absolute lethal scorer. Once he finds his comfort zone, oh, you're in for a long night.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and Super Bowl League MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Okoro, and the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in for LeBron. Here's Giddey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. The 3, and there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Hayes. Doncic has got 5.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Hayes. And down it goes. 2 points.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
And here's Smith. Back to Giddey. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And that one drops for him. He has 7.
Look, great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Here's Vucevic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Yep, that one's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Bulls trail by 3. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Giddey scanning the floor. Here's Dosunmu. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
To the left side wing. Here's Arabia. Again, Los Angeles. Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Now Vucevic. He's defended by Hayes. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in at the point guard position. Here's Jones following the score by the Lakers. And stolen by Reeves. Vanderbilt finds Smart. LaRavia outside. Back to Smart. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Herter. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Smart outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Herter from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Herter's got 5 points.
I love seeing dudes with that much confidence from the corner. Herter's feeling it.
Vanderbilt to pass to Reeves. Smart for 3. He's off on that one. Chicago leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's Reeves. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Dallas.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
And so here is Chicago, following the score by Los Angeles. Again, the Bulls score.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Arabia passes to Hayes. 3-pointer. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Smart. Reeves has got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Koloko, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Three-pointer, Buzelis gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Here's Reeves, and there's another one for the Lakers.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Giddey passes to Okoro. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And that one's good. Larabia.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Deflected. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Outside Reeves. Larabia outside. Clock at 6. And another three for the Lakers.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Giddey with it. Larabia covering. To the inside. Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smith's got his first points of the night. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Shoots it from the corner. Again, Los Angeles.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Koloko. The 3 ball. And it's Giddey with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Steps back. Here's Dosunmu. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Okoro is checked in for Dosunmu. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys?
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Larabia inside, guarded by Okoro. And here's Doncic outside. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic in the post. 17 points for him last game against Boston.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Buzelis. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
LaRavia outside. Lets the three fly. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Okoro. Jacks up a 3. And it's Koloko with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Here's LaRavia. Here's Koloko. Doncic outside. Over Giddey. Again, Los Angeles.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And it's Giddey off the drive. Doncic grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 3. Throws it up high. Vucevic with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The open shot, White, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is why you gotta D White up. Kobe can torch you with his jumper.
Here's Vanderbilt. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles leading by 1. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm with JJ Redick, and Coach, your team is finding success offensively. What's been the key?
Well, we really emphasized screening in our pregame meeting. I thought we did a good job of screening, and they're sending our side pick and rolls to the middle, and we did a good job of screening and making plays out of that. And really the only thing for me was just our transition defense. We got to clean that up.
Great call. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by 1. White and Okoro are the wings. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the point. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. Austin Reeves on top. LeBron James is second.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. From the line, and Aiden pulls it down.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
LeBron James at the line for 1.
That free throw good from James.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 11.
Give him an inch, and he'll take a 3. So dangerous from distance.
When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebounds, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Incredible.
As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at the Bulls, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
Checking out the Bulls, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Again, Los Angeles.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys. Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
White, good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's White. He's got 18. Now an update on Rui Hachimura from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the Lakers head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Now here's Giddey. 14 points for him. Hits the trifecta.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 2-point game. Here's Ayton. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's White. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. He's got 5. Pass to Vucevic. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Reeves. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Buzelis. There's a screen. Okoro with the ball. LaRavia covering. Jones. Outside White. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And that one's good. LaRavia.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Now here's White. Give him 20. That one's good for 2. 16 points for Nikola Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
White, good. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's White, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
You know, Richard, after some up-and-down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. checked in for Vucevic. Phillips comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Okoro. 1:41 left in the third quarter. LaRavia outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Phillips. Outside White. Back to Jones. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
The line for Chicago, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. Herter's checked in for Phillips, and it's Josh Giddey in for White. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron, and Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Hayes finds Reeves. Over Jones. Again, the Lakers score.
Some guys don't like that shot, but Reeves has a lot of confidence in his midi.
Giddey against Smart. Giddey passes to Jones. Pass to Smith. The 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Tipped away and stolen by Herter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Giddey takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Giddey's got 20 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From deep, Reeves gets the 3 to fall. He's got 19.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
What if it goes? And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Chicago ahead, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Marcus Smart, Maxi Kleber out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's LaRavia in at the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Smith, back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. He got a piece of it. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Jones. Outside Reeves, over Jones, misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
And count that, 2 points, and a chance for one more at the line. And that sends Ayo Dosunmu to the free throw line. It's on Jake LaRavia. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Kleber, and it's Smith in for Smart.
At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu.
Lakers trail by 5. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Herter passes to Smith. Tipped. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes. Outside Reeves. And the three-pointer goes. Reeves has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The bank shot, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Smith passes to Hayes. And here's LaRavia to take the lead. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Down low. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Hayes, the pass to LaRavia. Over Jones. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. LaRavia's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Outside Giddey, picked by Smith to end the run. And it's Giddey missing.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Smith. No good there, off the double clutch. Bulls trail by 6. Left side Jones, back to Giddey. Nasumu outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Reeves. LaRavia outside. Hayes with a screen. Hayes, second chance shot, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. He's got a second chance to score.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Out to the wing. Pass to Reeves. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 31 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Jones finds Giddey. To the middle. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith outside. And he's one for the lob. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Herder passes to Nasumu. Out to the right wing. Herder outside from downtown. Reeves there for the rebound.
They've been grabbing rebounds all game long.
Outside Vanderbilt. The free is in.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Herder. Okoro is checked in for Nasumu. And it's White in for Jones. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Now James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kobe White picks one up.
If you're a defender, you got to be careful when it comes to guarding Hachimura. He is clever at getting contact.
At the line for two.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Now here's Vucevic. He gets it to go.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Now Eaton. Outside Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. James. There, LeBron for three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Vucevic, 11-footer is good.
Hard to deny Vuce inside when he can play over or through.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by White. And that's in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Bulls trail by 8. Outside Giddey. Now Vucevic. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Ooh, Vuce, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
James. Here's Hachimura. James double teamed. Now Doncic. From 15 feet away. Yes, sir! It's good!
Assisted LeBron James.
Now White puts up the tray. Rebounded by Doncic. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Hachimura. He knocks down the jumper.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Ayton. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Hachimura. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a bunker mentality when it's just you on the road. It's just us. That's it. You know, so we're far away from our home. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's all about us and how we continue to try to get better, especially with our young guys. You know, I think it's a good experience for all of them.
Growing that mentality will definitely help come playoff time. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Austin Reeves.